On today's episode, we're gonna paint some aliens. Hey guys, welcome back. We're gonna paint some alien warriors from Alien Another Day in the Corpse board game. So these are the xenomorphs. We got quite a lot to paint. I want to say there's probably 20 of these. So I want to do something fast. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna use some contrast color. We got ultramarine blue first. This is just white primer over the whole model. We're gonna dilute the contrast with some matte medium. This matte medium is a mix of 50-50 matte medium and water. So we're just gonna do 50-50 contrast color and matte medium. Okay. Trying to make sure that the contrast paint doesn't pull too much in certain areas, so have a nice even cover everywhere. And you kind of want to be fast with contrast paints, because if you wait, you don't continue painting, kind of loses spot on that wherever you stop painting. There you go, that's it. So I'm gonna let this dry and I'm gonna come back. Okay, now that it's dry, this is how it looks. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna do a small dry brush of white. Very small. So very small dry brush on the head, just the top surfaces basically. Okay, so now we got this. All right, next we're going to use some contrast Black Templar. We're gonna put 3 drops of that. I'm still gonna use 1 more drop of the ultramarine blue that we used previously. And then for now, I want some of this blue showing through the black, so I'm gonna go light on this color rather than dark, and if we need to, we'll do 1 more coat. So I'm gonna add maybe about 6 drops of our medium, and then we're gonna mix this up. Let's see how this looks like. Okay, so you see our mix is still pretty dark. So sorry, right there. But it's has this grayish look to it, not quite black. Looks a little more gray than black. But let's give it this a try. So once again, we're gonna go over the whole model. Okay. But anyway, so now that we did a whole wash of the black, this is what it looks like. So let's wait for this to dry and then we'll come back. Okay guys, now the black contrast paint has dry, so this is what we got right here so far. Can see if the camera is focusing. There you go. I think the camera is making it look a little bit more bluish than what it actually is, but it's really nice. I really like how it looks. I don't think I'm gonna make it darker than what it is right now. I'm gonna keep it the way it is. All right, so he's done. We're gonna work on the base now. So we're gonna use some Abaddon Black from Citadel. We're just gonna do the whole base black first. Okay, so we're gonna paint this black and I'll be back. Okay, so now that we got a black base, we're gonna use Red Belcher, oops, on the base. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna do 2 coats of this, and when I'm done I'll come back. Okay, so now that we got the Red Belcher there, we're gonna go ahead and use Model Air Rust. We're gonna dilute this quite a lot. We're just gonna stick points a couple of spots here. We're gonna be using this color as well as Risa Rust from Citadel. And both of these colors we're gonna tint them down. So I'm gonna do, I don't know, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did a 5:1 ratio on this. Want it real thin. Alright, and now we're just gonna grab a little bit and we're gonna start putting little dots here and there. You could do bigger areas, smaller areas, tiny little dots. So anyways, we're gonna do this and I'll come back when this is dry. Okay, so now that we added the rust from Model Air, it's not completely dry, but it's almost there. I went ahead and mixed some of the Citadel dry Risa Rust with my medium one more time. I thin it down and I'm gonna go over randomly some spots as well. So I'm going over the brown primarily, but I'm doing some other spots as well. Okay, so I'll work on this and I'll come back when this is dry. Okay, so now that we got the rust finish of the base, we're just gonna give it a quick coat of Agrax Earthshade Citadel, and we're just gonna be putting that over the base. It's gonna make everything a little bit darker. So once this dries, I'm gonna go ahead and give the whole model a gloss coat, and when that dries, I'll come back and show you the end result. Most likely we'll do a gloss coat over everything, and when the gloss coat dries, I'll use my matte medium over just the base. so that the base is not as shiny as the rest of the model. But I'll go ahead and take care of that off camera, and I'll come back and show you the end result. Okay, here's how he looks right now. So here we are, guys. We did a gloss coat on top of him, and the base we just did a matte coat on top of it. This is the end result. Not sure, I can't really tell if the camera is picking it up, but has a tint of blue. You could definitely see the blue, but there's a lot of black on the shadows. Let's see over here on this camera. Alright, and I just wanted to ask you guys, what do you guys think of this one right here? So the difference between these two is this one doesn't have the gloss finish, it's just matte. So let me know in the comments below if I should just do them all matte. Kind of liking them more matte. I don't know why I wanted to do the gloss. I think because I kind of remember aliens being all kind of wet and stuff. But I think it was raining in the movie, so I'm not sure. So anyways, this is just matte medium on top of it, or a matte coat on top of it. No gloss. So let me know in the comments below, which one do you prefer? The glossy or the matte? Alright guys, hopefully you guys like this small tutorial. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you like what you see. Thank you.